Look at the calendar. It is August 1st, the 8th month of the year. I want you to pause the video, go look in the mirror, and ask yourself one question. Who were you in January? Because I am willing to bet that the person staring back at you in January made a promise. They made a New Year's resolution. They wrote down goals. They said, this is my year. This is the year I get in shape. This is the year I fix my finances. This is the year I take control. And now it is August. 7 months have passed. 212 days gone. And if you are being brutally, painfully honest with yourself right now, you are in the exact same place you were in January. Maybe worse. But here is the darkest part of this truth. It didn't start in January. You have been doing this for years, making fake promises to yourself every single month, buying a new planner, writing down a new schedule, telling yourself, okay, Monday I start. You are addicted to the idea of change. You love the dopamine hit of planning. It feels like progress. But planning without execution is just a beautifully disguised form of procrastination. You think you have a discipline problem. You don't. You think you have a time management problem. You don't. You have a self-image problem. You are trapped in what psychologists call the illusion of the draft. You treat your life like a rough draft. You think, I'll just sketch out the plan today and I'll actually write the final version tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes because deep down, you are terrified of the final version. If you actually lock in and give 100% and you still fail, what does that make you? So you self-sabotage. You keep yourself at 60% on purpose because if you never really try, you never have to face the agony of your own limits. Today, that ends. August is not another draft. August is the final version. In the next 10 minutes, I am going to mess with your mind, rebuild your operating system, and give you the exact blueprint to maximize your time, lock in on your goals, fix your body, and still have a life. If you aren't ready to look in the mirror, turn this video off. But if you are ready to break the cycle, let's go. Here is the twist. The mind-bending reality of human behavior that you have never been told. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your identity. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you believe you are. Right now, you believe you are a procrastinator who is trying to be productive. You believe you are an out-of-shape person who is trying to get fit. And so, your brain will constantly pull you back to your baseline. Your baseline is comfort. Your baseline is scrolling TikTok for 2 hours instead of reading that book. To make August your month, you don't need a new habit tracker. You need an execution. I want you to stop saying, I want to work out more. I want you to start saying, I am an athlete and today I am doing my training. Stop saying, I need to be more productive. Start saying, I am a machine and this task is just another rep. When you change the identity, the friction disappears. You don't have to force an athlete to lift weights. That's just who they are. August is not about what you are going to do. August is about who you are going to become. To maximize this month, you must understand the rule of asymmetry. 1 hour of deep, locked-in focus is worth 4 hours of distracted, half-hearted work. You don't need more time. You have 24 hours. You sleep for 8, you work for 8, that leaves 8 hours. You are telling me you can't find 2 hours to change your life? No, you just don't know how to steal your time back. Let's build the machine. Because motivation is fickle, but systems are bulletproof. We start with the physical. And no, I'm not just talking about going to the gym. I am talking about personal hygiene. Why do you think successful people have strict morning grooming routines? It's not vanity, it's psychology. When you wake up and you don't shower, when you stay in your sweaty pajamas, when your room is a mess, you are signaling to your brain that you are worthless. You are telling your nervous system that today doesn't matter. Do the needful today. Wake up, make your bed. It is your first completed task of the day. It gives you a micro hit of dopamine and a sense of control. Shower, wash your face, brush your teeth, put on clothes that make you feel capable, not sweatpants. Dress for the job you want, even if you are working from your bedroom. Personal hygiene is the foundation of self-respect. If you cannot respect your own body, how can you expect your mind to respect your goals? Next, The body. You must work out. I don't care if it's 20 minutes of calisthenics in your living room, a 3-mile run, or an hour in the gym. You must move heavy things and sweat. Why? Because working out is the ultimate physical manifestation of discipline. It is you consciously doing something uncomfortable for a future reward. It trains your brain to delay gratification. If you can push through the pain of a final set of squats, you can push through the boredom of reading a financial statement. The body and the mind are not separate. Forge the body and the mind hardens. Now, how do you achieve the day? Every night, before you go to sleep, you must write down the rule of 3. 3 non-negotiable tasks that, if completed, make the day a total victory. Not 10 tasks. 3. When you wake up, you do not check your phone. Checking your phone first thing in the morning is handing the remote control of your brain to the internet. You wake up, you handle your hygiene, and you attack task 1. Here is how you maximize time perfectly. You use the 60-minute kill shot. Put your phone in another room. Close the door. Set a timer for 60 minutes. For that 60 minutes, you are dead to the world. You are a monk. You are a machine. You will be shocked at how much you can accomplish in one undistracted hour. Most people take 8 hours to do what a locked-in person can do in 90 minutes. But wait, if you just grind 24/7s, you will burn out by August 15th. And when you burn out, the drafting demon comes back. You'll say, see, I'm not built for this. Back to the old habits. This is where most self-help gurus get it wrong. They tell you to sacrifice everything. They tell you fun is a distraction. That is a lie. Fun is not the enemy of discipline. Fun is the fuel for discipline. You can achieve your goals and still have an incredible life this month. The secret is a concept I call scheduled decadence. If you try to watch Netflix while you are supposed to be working, you feel guilty. You aren't enjoying the show and you aren't doing the work. You are in a state of miserable purgatory. But if you complete your rule of 3, if you hit your 60-minute kill shots, if you do your workout, and it is 8 p.m., now you turn on the TV, you pour a drink, you go out with your friends, and you do it with 0 guilt. In fact, that fun feels better because you earned it. It is a reward, not a distraction. Locking in doesn't mean becoming a robot. It means being so ruthlessly efficient during your work hours that you free up massive blocks of time to actually enjoy being human. Work hard, play hard, but never mix the two. We are at the end of the beginning. It is August 1st. The last 7 months are a ghost. You cannot change them. You cannot get that time back. But the next 31 days are a blank canvas, and they belong entirely to you. I want you to imagine August 31st. Imagine looking in the mirror on that day. Imagine the feeling of knowing that you didn't just draft a plan, you executed it. Imagine your body feeling stronger because you actually showed up for it every day. Imagine your mind feeling sharper because you stopped feeding it junk and started feeding it knowledge. Imagine the peace of mind of going to sleep knowing you did the needful today. But before we end this, I need to speak to the rest of you. Maybe you didn't watch this on August 1st. Maybe it's the middle of August. Maybe it's August 28th. Maybe you clicked on this video in October or in the freezing dead of winter. And you're sitting there thinking, I missed the window. It's too late. The month is already ruined. I'll just wait for the next reset. If that is you, listen to me very closely. The calendar is a human invention. January 1st is just a day. August 1st is just a day. Your desire to change your life is not bound by a number on a piece of paper. If it is August 15th, you still have half a month. That is 360 hours. You can build an entirely new habit in 21 days. If it is August 31st, you have today. You have right now. You do not need a new month to have a new beginning. You only need a new hour. The illusion of the draft tells you that if you miss the starting line, the race is over. That is a lie your brain tells you to keep you from doing the work. It doesn't matter what day it is. It doesn't matter how many times you have failed this year. It doesn't matter how many fake promises you made to yourself in the past. The past is a ghost. It has no power over you. You can do this. You have the system, rule of 3, the 60-minute kill shot. Respect your body. Move heavy things. Schedule your joy. You are not a procrastinator. You are a machine that just hasn't been turned on yet. Stop waiting for the perfect Monday. Stop waiting for the new year. The final draft of your life doesn't start tomorrow. It starts the second you close this screen. Do the needful. Be unstoppable. I'll see you at the finish line.